Can you beat hardcore Minecraft with only one heart? This is a challenge that has been on my mind for a while now, and today I figured I'd try and tackle the challenge to see if I can do it. As I found out when first trying to attempt this challenge, you actually aren't able to use commands in hardcore normally, which makes sense as using any sort of cheat would take away from the hardcore factor. In order to combat this, I'll need to first create the world, enable open to land, and once done, I can enable commands and use the following command shown on screen in order to set my heart count to 1. I'm sure a lot of you already knew about the enabling of commands in hardcore, but I didn't. I'll have the command left in the description for those of you psychotic enough to try this challenge, and without further delay, let's get started. So going into this challenge, the first thing I thought about was, what are the things I need to be careful of the most? You know, the things in Minecraft that are the biggest danger, the biggest threat, and the first thing that comes to mind is fall damage. I swear, if I'm having a good run, a sweet run where everything is going smoothly and I just so happen to fall off a ledge, so help me God, I will. The second thing is, if I can even get to this point, is the Ender Dragon. But Chinumi, all the Ender Dragon does is fly around and drop every now and then. Just shoot the crystals with your bow and then it's GG easy. Whoa, settle down there, Buttercup, because I wish it was that easy. First off, the Dragon's Breath. If at any point the Ender Dragon shoots his stinky breath and it hits me, the playthrough is over. I'm pretty sure the Dragon's Breath can bypass your armor. Don't quote me on that though, so if I run into the breath, I'm pretty sure it's straight up just I'm dead. Secondly, the Dragon Perch. When the Dragon perches, it has a high chance of just hitting me away anyway when it's flapping its goofy wings. So realistically, my best bet is to just shoot out the crystals and keep my distance throughout the fight. And lastly, don't even get me started on the Enderman. You know, same with the fall damage. If I just happen to look at an Enderman while I'm trying to shoot a crystal, I'm gonna rage. Next is any mob with any range attack, i.e. skeletons or drown. To combat this, I'll just need a shield and I should be pretty much good to go. However, I will be avoiding any sort of waterbed just to rule out the possibility of being killed by a trident throw. Gas and Blaze are also going to suck as Gas shoot an explosive. If that hits me, I'm dead, and I'm not looking to catch on fire because if I catch on fire in the nether, it's a wrap. Continuing on with attempt number 1, I spawned in the jungle, which is probably one of the worst spawns you can get due to the mobs just being present everywhere, including the daytime because of the amount of shade from the endless amounts of trees. So from that spawn, I swiftly departed and stumbled across a nice rocky area where I searched for iron. This is so perfect. Hopefully there's some iron on here. It'll be the easiest iron of my life. I quickly grabbed some iron, smelted it down, made some shears, sheared a sheep, made a bed, made a chest plate, and a shield. After doing all of this, I did come across a village, meaning I really didn't have to make the shears for wool because I could have just grabbed a bed from here, but you live and you learn, such is life. After leaving the village, I made my way down a sketchy ravine and grabbed 2 more pieces of iron so that I could make a bucket. And at last, the search for a lava pool had begun. So far, this attempt was going really well. I had iron, food, a bed, and was ready for the nether. Nothing could possibly go wrong. No. I died to fall damage. And for those of you asking yourselves, why were you sleeping on top of a tree? Well, this is because if I slept under the trees on the ground, I was kind of scared that if I woke up that there was going to be some sort of mob next to me and they'd still be alive because they were under a tree, not getting burnt by the sun. And that's the whole reason why I tried sleeping on top of a tree. Realistically, should I have? Probably not, but I didn't think that jump was that far apart. Disregarding that attempt, we're now on to attempt number 2. I start as per normal. I grab some wood, make some tools, grab some iron from the mountain, and stumble across my first lava pool, which was pure luck. And as a nice touch, it was pretty close to where I spawned. I'm glad that I found a lava pool, but there's no animals around here. There's bunnies. Oh yeah, you messed up. You jumped into me. You guys were all running away from me before, but this is horrible. We finally get into one of the attempts where I instantly find a lava pool, but I've got no source of food. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the nether portal. I just need a piece of flint. I need a piece of flint. Where is gravel? After making the nether portal, I just needed to grab some flint from the gravel, and while I was doing so, I almost died. Oh. Recovering from this incident, I went and grabbed some food. Oh, I didn't mean to jump just to fall again and actually die. I might just be the worst Minecraft player of all time. Boy, if you don't. Attempt number 3. This time I was determined to get to the nether. If I didn't get to the nether in this run, I was going to water bucket jump without the water bucket. Remember at the beginning of this challenge when I said that I was going to avoid any sort of waterbed in order to not be killed by a trident throw? Well, my attention span of a goldfish saw a ship out in the water and wanted to grab its loot content. And while doing so, I almost ran into a drowned. Way to go, me, you lying sack of... Moving on, I found some leather armor, which is not going to help me in any way possible, and I also found a treasure map. Using my brilliant detective skills, I found the treasure and was able to load up on iron, baby. Once I grabbed all the goodies, I crafted some shears and a shield, made sure to actually grab some flint this time in order to craft a flint and steel, and was fortunate enough to find a lava pool. With everything now set in motion, I was finally ready to take on the nether. We made it. We're finally in the nether. I'll just quickly pass the mic back to Pashinumi as he was really happy to have gotten this far. Take it away, Mii. No. This spawn is terrible. Is that a nether fortress up there though? Okay, look everybody, I'm just gonna need everybody to not freak out. Okay, we finally made it to the nether on attempt number 3. This is revolutionary. This is a groundbreaking moment. However, there is a piglin down there with a bow. As I pointed out, yes, I got a really lucky nether fortress spawn. Yes, the biome we were in was annoying as it's the one with the aggressive pig things that can just charge you, but I was glad to have found it so quickly nonetheless. I made my way into the fortress and started looking for a blaze spawner. I killed a skeleton, guys. Don't freak out. After finding a blaze spawner, I ran into a lot of problems and was being a little baby about the whole thing because I was too scared of dying. Why are there skeletons with the blaze over there? I'm so scared. Guys, I don't know what to do. If I get hit by anything over there, I'm dead. My god, I'm so screwed. Bruh. Are you serious? Did I actually just get a head drop? And would you look at that, I died to a blaze. The most annoying thing about that attempt wasn't even the fact that I died. It was more so how I died and how I was being so cautious just to wind up dead anyway because I wasn't expecting them to spawn right on top of me. Attempt number 4 was more unique than the other one. To start, I spawned right next to a village, which was awesome. I also spawned near some sources of iron, and to top it all off, I found a woodland mansion. Did I really just find a woodland mansion as well? After glazing the mansion, I stumbled across a ruined portal which was almost complete with obsidian, so I hatched a big brain plan. I climbed to the top using some dirt, created a waterfall, and placed some lava to create the remaining obsidian pieces. Hey, let's go. And boom, the easiest nether portal of my life. Nah, there's no way. You actually can't make this stuff up, you know. No way, I just gotta spawn inside a nether fortress. If I mess this up now, I deserve to not be able to beat this challenge. You have to be kidding me. I spawned right in a nether fortress. You actually can't make this up. I died again, and honestly, I was at my breaking point after only 4 attempts. This challenge had broken me, and honestly, the next foreseeable attempts didn't go anywhere near as well either. Let's add a touch of fall damage here, a sprinkle of creeper over there, and a pinch of cactus right here. Yes, I died to a stupid cactus of all things. I might actually be the first Minecraft player in existence to genuinely die to a cactus in Minecraft. Have you ever actually seen this death message before? Have you? At this point, I honestly wasn't enjoying the challenge as much as I thought I would have. This is probably due to the amount of stupid and embarrassing deaths that I've had, with the most notable one being the cactus, and I didn't know how much longer I wanted to try and do this for. I did think about trying a couple of things to potentially make this run a little bit easier, with the first thing being, what about using a golden apple? And as much as I'd like to use a golden apple, I ultimately said no. As most Minecraft players should know, when you eat a golden apple, you gain an additional 2 extra hearts, and in my opinion, this defeats the purpose of the challenge, which is to have only 1 heart. So I decided against using a golden apple, as this isn't a 3 heart challenge after all. Next, I thought to myself, what if I made a fire resistance potion to help with the blaze? I could grab a brewing stand from a village and quickly grab a magma cream and some nether wart in the nether. Well, no, because I'd still need to kill a blaze in order to get blaze powder, and we all know how I've gone battling blaze this far. With those options out of the way, I thought about using a bow instead and using that to kill a blaze from a distance. Going into attempt number 12, yes, you heard that right. I suck at this game and we're now into attempt number 12. I started off as normal and immediately began my search for a village. My thinking here was to find a Fletcher at a village so that I could trade for a bow. I don't play Minecraft all the time, so I wasn't actually sure if the Fletcher had a bow trade. I came across a few pockets of iron and finally stumbled across my first village. Unfortunately, it didn't have any Fletchers, but it did have a blacksmith, so I was able to get some more iron, as well as an iron pickaxe and a helmet. Moving on, I started searching for another village, and not too long afterwards, I was able to find another village. Again, it didn't have a Fletcher, and because it was taking me so long to find villages, I decided to wait until nighttime, and come the next morning, I tried to find some spiders to no avail. This wasn't really going according to plan. I was able to find a lava pool right next to the village, and because I was so desperate to get string in order to make a bow, I decided to dig a staircase down in hopes of finding a cave, and a cave is what I found. There were no spiders unfortunately, and at this point, because I'd already been playing this attempt in particular for over an hour, I decided to make the nether portal and head to the nether, but before I could do that, I had to take out a couple of creepers first. We're now in the nether. I had full iron armor and a dream. Fortunately, I was able to find a nether fortress, which again spawned really close to my nether portal. I've honestly been getting really lucky with these nether fortress spawns, but let's see how I go with battling the blaze. I'm done. Yeah, I died again. And judging from my reaction, I was not a happy camper about the whole thing. And unfortunately, this is where I'm going to call the challenge. So, can you beat hardcore Minecraft with only one heart? Yes, you most likely can. But can I beat hardcore Minecraft with only one heart? No, not at this point in time anyway. I know some people might be watching and saying, wow, you only did 12 attempts and you're giving up already. These attempts were taking me hours per attempt, so it was pretty draining just playing for hours then dying each time. So I do apologize and hope that you can forgive me for not completing the challenge. Something I could do differently for next time would be to not treat this as a speedrun and actually take my time to gear up, enchant, etc. and maybe it wouldn't be as hard. But honestly, I still think even doing that would be difficult. Like literally, your worst enemy in this challenge is full damage. Full damage! Can you even imagine? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless, and maybe I might try this challenge again in the future. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.